Okay, so we have Weonx, who's an up-and-comer. He hasn't been around for as long as Bam has, but he is excelling rapidly. He's been playing the top 4 in Toronto non-stop, and up until recently, he's been beating them. Well, not beating them, but doing very, very well. Oh, it's John's first blood. I can't.
That was really quick.
Yeah, that was a quick stock. Weonx, he's very aggressive, and he can be overwhelming at times. He just doesn't stop moving. He's more of a defensive player. He'll kind of bait you into doing moves. So, yeah.
Weonx is playing the orange fox while Bam is playing Falco on your right. Just so you here at home can follow what's going on.
If you feel like having region bias right now, the Fox is from Ontario and the Falco is from Montreal.
Montreal?
So they came a long way to play here and compete. These are both 2 very good players. I'm actually curious to see. Oh, wow. Noah gets kind of gimped there. He shakes his head. He's not impressed.
I don't blame him. That was
a quick death.
Definitely a fast death.
Just rushing right in there, which could be a problem versus Falco. You can kind of just eat shield pressure really quickly.
Weonx already down to 2 stocks at 1%. Bam currently taking the lead at 3 stocks and 98%.
This matchup, you can never count anyone out. It's just so quickly how the tides can turn. This matchup has been being played since like the beginning of time. Smash
Always time. Fox and Falco.
This matchup's been in debate. I think it's even. A lot of people think it's in Falco's favor because, well, stuff like that. His combo is just so guaranteed. We'll see. I always think it comes down to the player and not the character. So here we go. Bam has a pretty solid lead right now.
Already, I have to admit, these matches specifically against Fox and Falco are really fast.
Generally, all of Camilo's matches are really fast because he goes in really quickly. He doesn't like to camp. He likes to get in there, shut down your options. So we'll be seeing some matches under 2 minutes for sure.
So was that Weonx that just took that?
Yeah, no,
that's Bam.
Bam
right.
won. So Montreal takes game 1. That was up 1. It's like Camilo's looking to counterpick. He might even switch, although I doubt it. Camilo has a really good Fox, a really good Marth, and a pretty solid Falco. Bam plays also Fox and Falco, so for the most part, these characters are what you're going to be seeing, though. I don't think Camilo plays Marth anymore. Oh, and he did go Marth.
He switched to Marth. There we go.
I'm going to see if this goes any better. Let's see. They do have... Montreal is a very strong region. They have a lot of good players and they have a lot of matchup experience. Whereas here in Ontario, most of our top players are space animals, which are the Fox and Falco. But we do have a couple. Yeah, we've got Kirby Cassius and Sheet, some other players as well. There we go.
So already,
the first stock.
So already, Weonx is taking down a stock on his opponent. So this may have been a good choice. We'll see. But really, it's really early to tell. You won't be able to know just so quickly from the first stock. So let's see where it's gonna go.
Marth gets in. He leads it forward at a grab there. One of those things that doesn't hold. He gets it.
It's very stylish.
Oh, and he gets caught stalling at the ledge. That's one of Camilo's worst habits. He's trying to wait out the invincibility of Falco. Whenever you spawn, you have something like a few seconds of invincibility where you can't get hit. So the player on the defense usually spends that stall on the ledge, but it leaves you wide open. Okay, so we have Marth and recover. Bam makes a big mistake.
Fantastic! That was an amazing,
great game.
Edge play right there.
Yeah. There we go. Bam staying on top of those platforms, which on this map the platforms are designed very well for Marth. So it's gonna. Oh wow, Camilo is dying.
Edge guarding right there, keeping him.
Ways.
Yep, keeping him off the ledge with edge guarding, holding it down.
Falco just needs a combo. Oh no, this is looking like curtains right here. Oh,
I expected a tip.
Camilo is the Marth, by the way. I know him. So I'm gonna call him by first name. Just try and call him Weonx as much as possible. So there you go. Weonx takes game 2. This is where the mind games comes in because guessing he's going to counterpick him to Dreamland, which is a bad Marth stage because it's really big. But actually, no, because Bam won Game 1 on Dreamland, so I don't know.
I'm surprised they just didn't go to Final Destination.
That's a great Marth stage, and right now it's Bam's counterpick, who plays Fox, and that stage is really bad for that matchup. So he probably banned it. But okay, it looks like we're going to Stadium, which is also a very good Space Animal stage. So that's a good counterpick. Camillo's wondering whether he should switch to Fox or stay Marth. He's looking around. Except D. Oh, this is a very
Final Destination.
Camillo is good. We'll see. Maybe Bam just really knows how to camp on this matchup and not get grabbed. But if Camillo gets that one grab, he's going to 0 to death that Falco. Yeah, there it is. Watch this. Just takes damage after damage. I eat my words. Oh no, Camillo's so injured. This is definitely a strange counterpick. This is not a matchup counterpick. This is a personal preference kind of thing. That was offered the item at forward throw, and he dies for it.
Even though this is not in his favor, he's actually doing fairly well on this stage.
Which means he's just comfortable with it. I mean, the stage isn't always the final end-all be-all of the match. Like,
there's so many different factors that play into win or loss here in this game.
Play style's a big one. I mean, if he... we got a little hype going on in the crowd. If Falco can play such that he doesn't get grabbed, this is actually a great Falco stage. But just the fact that Falco doesn't have platforms to escape Marth's combos, he can chain grab to 30 and then combo from there.
Now, despite the fact that Bam has always been, looks like, from what I've been seeing, he's playing defensive, he's actually playing incredibly aggressive in this matchup against Weonx.
He's choosing his moments to approach, and he is getting in there and getting his hits. So
there is obviously a level of how much he's comfortable with not only the stage but his opponent, because he is, like as you were saying, he's on the defensive, but he's actually very aggressive here, following up with lasers and shining, and keeping his distance to be away from Weonx's sword.
There it is. So we just saw a forward air, and Camillo dashes in for the grab, which you can get out of this Falco, but it's again one of those read versus what am I trying to say here? Prediction versus reaction situations. Camillo's more of a reactive player.
Now, I don't. So why is it that Bam wouldn't use more of his lasers to just keep Camillo at bay? Kind of like because in Brawl you see a lot of laser spam.
Oh wow, that was a great combo. The reason Bam doesn't just sit there and lasers is because it's not going to do enough damage. Wow, he gets caught stalling at the ledge.
What an excellent.
That's Camillo's bad habit.
Stalling, and that's like what you were saying.
Yeah.
That someone will try to stall out that invincibility, but they'll be left wide open.
The reason he can just laser, but it doesn't do that much damage, and most of Falco's damage comes from his combos, obviously. But Marth has a way of getting in. Like he can wave dash in between lasers, which you'll kind of see. So I mean, while it does look like he's having a hard time dealing with it now, if he were to do nothing but laser, Marth would find a way around it, and Falco would just end up eating more damage than he's giving with his lasers.
Okay, that makes sense.
He is playing a lot more defensive now.
Yeah, we're seeing Bam is now starting to throw more lasers in his game.
Yeah.
Changing his style. Oh!
There it is.
Alright, so he's taking it. Bam takes another one.